I got the stream up. Hey,
need
Cypher,
rats.
earbuds?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm available. I'm currently still cooking dino nuggies.
They
Don't know
said
why I wrote it.
Cypher.
Yeah, Cypher. Cypher, you there, bud?
Not Kaz.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, so now that you can hear me, April Fools got you. Ha.
That's again, that's
that is dirty. That is
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, it was really dirty. Yeah, I will admit.
that
Yeah.
was dirty.
He had
It was so absurd that you must have liked it. It was so easy to figure.
Oh my god. You motherfucker.
But we are actually having spell imbuing back. That's a thing. I'm doing that. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
just don't use it on cantrips like Firebolt or Eldritch Blast. It sucks.
A sword with light though is pretty based. Dancing lights on
It
a
is.
sword would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying non-attack cantrips.
Yeah, yeah.
Or are we streaming? Are we streaming right now? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, we're streaming right now. Don't say the
We're just
N
waiting
word.
on
I-
rats.
Don't say ninja. You know, like a little guy
Yeah,
with a mask.
we're just we're
Well,
just waiting for
Well,
rats. I see.
should we at least introduce the new people?
Who's the new people? Well, the water?
Cypher, the Cypher, they haven't been. This is their first time on the podcast.
Before? Wait for rats.
No,
to
they've
come
never.
back. And just
Yeah.
Well, I guess for now, what the people get is this, or they get this top tier cooking.
Yes.
top tier cooking.
Nice. I'm gonna.
Oh,
end
you
my
you
stream.
streaming? Hang on, let me pull that shit up.
Let me.
No,
No,
I
they've
FaceTime.
got. No,
I turned my
they've got
face
the camera.
Oh,
Come on.
top tier cooking. Let's go.
Good.
That actually looks kind of
Yes.
nice. Is that deep fried chicken?
Yeah, it's just fucking chicken nuggets.
Did you just take the whole
oil.
chicken and throw it in the pot?
No. So I didn't cook it long enough. I didn't have low heat, so the chicken didn't fully cook. So I'm re-throwing it in.
Well, of course it didn't fully cook. It's massive bloody chunks. You're supposed to make it smaller to cook it better.
I followed the fucking recipe to a fucking T.
I'd say about. I literally say quarter those. Like, take
Yeah,
them, put them into fours, and you'd have a better time.
I'm putting them in half right now, hoping this makes them better.
Bro, actually has a nice kitchen.
God, it's. Yeah, it is.
Is that like your family kitchen or your kitchen? What's the deal?
This is my family kitchen.
Fair enough.
My shit's all the way back there. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, it's an open plan living room. I fucking love those. It's such an American thing.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh yeah, I live in a trailer. It's fucking wonderful.
You said trailer?
Yeah, I live in a trailer.
That's a trailer? Holy shit, that's sick. That's a sick ass trailer.
Yeah, I got time. I can fucking show you all around. I got time. So this is my mom's girlfriend's work area. Couches, TV, all the way.
Your mom's girlfriend's
Mom's
work
room?
area is crazy.
Yeah, she knows the rest. And then
Interesting.
the Virgin Cave.
I love how the shelves are about to collapse, and that's actually pretty cool.
Hey.
Oh, that shelf is handmade. That was made by me.
That was made by you. That's pretty
Kaz,
sick.
Kaz,
Yeah,
I
it
want.
was made by me. Moved in there by me. Everything put on there was done by me.
Yeah, Kaz, I want your trailer to live in.
No, I get first tips.
Zed just turned gay. Lobo.
Then you gotta give me. Then if you want to live in my trailer, you gotta give me all your items on VTT. I gotta move to America. And you gotta
I call dibs. I call dibs.
$1 million.
Yeah, Aura.
I call dibs.
Yeah, Aura. Yes. So what? I'm more than willing to come up to Scotland and come give you a hand.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry.
But,
what did I
yeah,
return to?
Then,
Stay away.
Zen, you're not.
This is
me.
Rats.
Yeah, anyway.
I'll explain what's going on. We just got a house tour, and I'm finishing cooking my nuggets.
Yeah, stream's also started.
Bro.
Heads up.
Oh.
Oh, Cypher also now knows that it's an April Fool's.
I fucking.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that.
Don't worry.
Fucking broke
I
me.
was laughing my ass off while you were like freaking out. It was the funniest shit.
Yeah. You missed it as well. We talked about fucking around and using my one wish to get rid of Oliven's stuff as a joke.
If anyone's watching this podcast before it happened, yeah, you see, yeah, this is the kind of shit I have to put up with. People keep bullying me. It's not on.
I have reason to.
Can't
bully people
No, you don't.
That's illegal.
You have no jurisdiction to bully me, Cad.
I do.
Because he's American.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
That's what Americans do.
And America. Fuck yeah. Never mind.
Cypher, you be quiet. You don't have no leg to
How many bloody
stand on.
knives do you need? Jesus Christ.
This is all the knives my grandma throws in here because she doesn't like to have an actual proper knife thing.
I literally just have a single knife. I have a single chef's knife that I use for everything.
You better.
Oh, well, we don't.
Oh my God, Aura! I hope to God you fucking scrub that thing clean before you.
Oh
if
yeah,
you-
after
if you-
everything I use it for, I immediately take it to the even
Yeah,
before I use
that's
it, I
retarded.
clean it in the sink.
Thank fuck! I was about to demolish you for using a knife for mixing fucking meat, using knife cutting meat and shit.
Yeah.
But
I was about to demolish you.
let's get
Let's
to
get back to the thing. Is everyone on the BTT?
I'm not.
I am.
Rats I don't know why rats pooped.
I'll go get rats. You guys.
Yeah.
Rats, we need you for the
could put
podcast.
this-
But
No, not about.
Yeah, I know. I was just leaving for a sec whilst you were yapping about fucking what the fryers.
Friars.
Yeah, what about
Rats
That
coming
was
back.
April 30th.
What?
What did you say? Or
Rats is on his way back. It was just leaving for a sec while we talked about friars.
Yes.
okay.
Okay, so
In that case,
Okay.
I guess we should start with introductions.
well, no. Let me get the title card up. All right. I made a title card for the day. Not the joke haha one. It was actually kind of funny, but no. So today we're gonna be doing the BoneLands. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the BoneLands. This is episode 3 of the podcast. First episode we did Albion. Second episode we did Hoyland. Now we're doing the BoneLands. Thank fuck. Thank fuck Wagon's not in here. He'd absolutely annihilate me for that.
Oh,
You
that's
would
okay. I'll
your
go tell Wagon now.
No,
I'll go tell Wagon now.
don't tell him.
Don't worry, or I can save us. It's called booting Zen.
No, don't do that either. Okay, today we have Kazuki, who is co-owner of the BoneLands with Cypher. Say hi, guys.
Yes, and I'm also the local idiot of the group. I'm not
today
afraid to
that's
say it.
them. Cypher. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Xenarch's an audience member, and let me go grab Rats. And this is Rats, the co-host for today. The whole host?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole host.
The rat host.
Yeah.
The roast.
Oh, Rogar is here as well as an audience member.
And Rogar as well. So, Cypher, what's like a quick synopsis of the BoneLands? What does the BoneLands represent?
Oh, go. Give me a second. Sorry, I gotta.
You got a second. Let me start a countdown.
They got notes.
I know. I'm sorry.
I sort of know what BoneLands is about. That's like the one thing I know about.
Alright, guys, what's the BoneLands about?
Mostly to my knowledge, the BoneLands it is roughly right against what we call the Great Ice Wall, which is, if I remember correctly, on the other side is a bunch of scary stuff that we can't fight yet as the guild. But at the moment, the BoneLands is a mix of a winter wonderland and a hot fucking volcano.
Yeah. So the northern side is like volcanic area. The southern side is So winter hellscape.
So you
Yeah.
turned it into Punk Hazard. Got it.
Yes. But the
Essentially.
big thing about it is
I don't know what punk help it is.
the non-demons are fucking everyone that's not a demon or devil are fucking cowards and went underground. So the demons rule the surface, and we rule the bottom. So we're mole people.
Yeah, who are the people of the BoneLands cipher?
So one of the significant cities is the city of Norcron, which Norcron was founded by people of like the remnants of Luminous.
Okay.
That comes from Calcatea. And then they formed their own civilization underground.
Where is Norcron? Is that in the southern or the northern side?
It's under the winter area.
Okay. Is it near Chillbreach or Frosthaven, Black Ice Marsh,
I would
Obsidian
say-
Keep?
I would say that it's near Chillbreach.
Okay, so it's near Chillbreach, right? So it's not on the map yet,
Yeah.
is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's not on the because it's underground.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, so like as most settlements are, and that are obviously not bastion or fortress cities, they're underground in these areas, right?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Why do the people feel they have to go underground or build bastion cities in order to survive in this place?
Because they are scared of the demons, as the demons are very ruthless creatures.
Right. I think as some party members here found out in the last session I ran personally in the BoneLands, demons are not to be fucked with, right?
Unless
demons were not to be.
unless you are an angel and have the power of God, anime, and divine smite.
Or have a
then
monster
demons-
fucker for a minute.
That's
Demons aren't to be fucked with unless you are well equipped and don't rely on one thing.
Indeed.
You have to be most versatile when dealing with demons.
Indeed. And then what makes it hard with demons is that you can't really kill them with normal means, as you know, if you kill them, they basically turn into this black ichor, and then they go back to the abyss, and then eventually they'll basically respawn on the normal plane.
Yeah, they'll eventually come back for like a help, an abyss portal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Rats. Mr. Rat.
Oh no.
I have a general question for you that I hope you can answer.
Genuine question.
Genuine question, yeah.
Muted.
No, I hope he's not doing the AFK thing. That'd suck.
What is your question? I might actually be able to
You know,
answer.
I'll hold this for us for later. Okay, so Cypher. Obviously, the demons they're quite a threat, right? Where do these demons hail from? Obviously, we've talked about the abyss, but like there's this ice wall we've been talking about. I see something called Hades Gate. What's the deal with that?
Yep. So Hades Gate, it is guarded by, if I remember correctly, a devil, a very powerful devil, and it is a gate that has not been open for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then this gate it leads to other countries in Jorah, which is demon infested.
Yeah, they're demon and devil infested, right?
Yeah,
I believe the lore is that long ago Asmodeus invaded Jorah and pushed everyone to the brink of extinction, pushing other races to this corner of the world called Britannia.
Yep.
And for some reason his whole advance stopped. The ice wall, I think, was the reason behind that. And So on the other side of that wall, we don't really know what's there. We've got speculation, and we've got some things the GMs have said, but we've not actually been outside these walls. And what most people have said, theorized, is the Asmodeus, lots of demons, lots of devils everywhere. Asmodeus's castle theorized to be in where France would be in the real world. Has oh, Rat's gotta go. Sure, that's fine, Rats. How has the BoneLands kind of fared since this big wall was put up?
I would say that like they fared pretty decently well, as it keeps the demons that are outside of the wall contained. Although there is speculation that the demons are trying to break the ice wall.
Okay.
And it would not be that good if they do.
Okay.
Oh no.
Also, or
Trying
on
to
the
game-
top of the ice wall, we actually have some new stuff that has actually happened involving the ice wall.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you've been informed, but the BoneLands seems to be sort of a getaway. As here recently, I want to say maybe 2 months ago, maybe 3. A new settlement was really made really close to the ice wall.
Okay. Interesting.
Like so close, they're often attacked by demons. And
Interesting.
it's not really given a true name. It's sort of just been called the Devil's Den.
The Devil's Den.
And yes, and most of the residents there are actually refugees from the other side of the ice wall.
Okay. Okay.
They're people who actually climbed and made their way through, escaping the wrath of the devils and demons.
Okay, so now we know there's other people on the other side of the wall that borders
Yes.
the BoneLands, right? So it's kind of
What
confirmed that there is something on the other side of this. We probably don't know a lot. We need to talk to those people to find out, right?
Yes, actually, the guild has visited the place 2 times now. They actually do know Wiki what happened. A Ironborn wanted to take her people and anyone that would listen to her songs and pleas, and made sure they got over safely.
Okay.
So at the moment, it is still unknown to the guild how they have still managed to stand, yet being so close to the ice wall.
Yeah.
Most people were to assume, mostly the people that have visited there and actually been there, it had something to do with her heart, which for some reason, anytime her songs are heard, they affect your emotions. As recently, the guild actually defended the place from some pretty strong demons that the guild has faced. Oh, I do believe.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. What have we classified the executioners as?
I think they are devils, if I remember correctly.
The
Yes,
executioners are
and
mostly devils, I believe. I think there's one demon among them, but I think they're mostly devils.
Yes, and the party actually got help from her, this weird ability that she has, giving them the boost they needed to defend the city, even if their methods weren't the best.
Okay.
But we do have confirmation there is life on the other side besides devils, demons, and Asmodeus' forces.
So, right, obviously that's the ice wall, that's Hades Gate. Tell me about the Frozen Spires.
Ooh, give me a second. My apologies, but
Oh, also for those who have mostly been watching the cooking part of the stream, they're done. The nuggets are done.
Cooking's not on the screen anymore, but I'll pull it up quickly.
Oh, coward.
Yeah, let's see.
Coward.
That's actually, holy shit, that's a lot. Are you eating that all to yourself? Surely not.
Yes and no. Some of it is for my mom.
Okay.
The rest of it I will be taking with me to work.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, bro's about to get real fat.
But, hey, I'm a fat ass for a reason, and I'm proud of that fact.
Okay. I mean, the Frozen Spires don't look like they're like a major place. Looks like maybe a landmark, but I don't know much else about
yeah,
it.
they are. So there are right now they are considered limits. I do eventually plan to do stuff with the spires as there is rumors that they do have powerful items that reside in there from battles that happened in the BoneLands.
Have we done anything with the Shattered Glacier yet?
Oh, the Shattered Glacier?
Yeah, it's just north of the Frozen Spires.
Yeah. The Shattered Glacier, I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember because I'm not on the VTT yet because I'm trying to log in at the moment.
Oh, okay, right.
My apologies.
You're all good.
Yep. Take your time, bro. Take your time. We're here all night,
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, or doesn't have nothing to do later on.
bitch.
Or it doesn't have a life.
Well,
Am I wrong? Or
You
am
know
I
what?
wrong? Do you really have
While away, I'm gonna play some collective collecting. Fuck you.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I do have something really interesting involving the BoneLands that actually happened recently.
Oh, go
Well,
on.
something does too. So the guild has been known to be a mercenary group here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike the past areas with the old guild master Sully, there recently was a memorial for them. Despite a little dwarf named Dwarg that wasn't using his noggin, I will say.
He rarely does. He
And-
rarely does.
Yes, and he sent a bunch of adventurers to fight some demons. I do not know for sure who would have been the MVP, as there was technically 4 party members. I do believe the GM can actually tell us who the MVP of that was, but they managed to get through most of them and managed to strike a deal with one of the devils on the other end to help keep the cities and villages close by a bit safer.
Mhm.
And to our knowledge, they seem to listen and are actually a lot more cooperative.
Okay.
Which is rather unusual for a demon.
Yes.
Extremely
Though
unusual. Demons are usually unintelligent brutes, from what I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most
But the
of
biggest
them.
thing I do believe that threw the demon off was an angel was there and wasn't killing them.
Perhaps. That might have had something to do it. Or
Probably,
perhaps this person was just more unique. I've yet to inform the GM of the country of that session, to be fair.
Yes.
Well, I guess Cypher finds out.
Yeah, I guess I'll find out now. The guild was sent to go hunt some demons in the BoneLands recently. They almost completely shat their pants when they had to fight the first 2, because and I quote, "These mechanics seem bullshit." I had to remind them that demons are scary.
demons
the
are
only
scary.
real one that was shitting their pants was more Aaron and Deadshot. Hyrule seemed to be.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Hyrule seemed to not be really having an issue. You can't say no to that. You can't say no to that.
Wasn't.
The second part of that Deadshot was they didn't have no real way to deal with them so far.
No.
Deadshot is surprisingly good in that session. Like, there were several moments where I thought I was going to kill them, but they managed to pull themselves out of it with some pretty good tactics and rolls.
And did accidentally bully a demon to cursing them to death.
That
I
was
say
your
accidental.
character that got
Yeah.
cursed.
I think accidental. Hyrule knew what he was doing. Hyrule had a shotgun.
Yeah, so we found out that there are demons out there. They are called masters. Masters of different smaller demons, like the Master of Hands, who controls these demonic hands that are, or Master of Limbs. Sorry, that controls these demonic limbs and mouths that writhe out of the ground like a pile of flesh. or the Master of Rats, which controls little demonic rats in massive swarms, or the Master of Gibblers, which controls these Gibblers, which are demons which don't shut up. And they don't shut up so intensely that they cause permanent deafness.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the funner ones because they were just so adorable and just reminded me of Gremlins from the Gremlin movie.
Yeah, they're basically gremlins, like
Yeah.
gremlins that would bite your face off if they had the chance.
Yes.
Honestly, I will say, like, I think that the combat would have been good because I mean, I would because once I saw how the Master of Gibblers actually worked, I was then more focused on the Gibblers, because if I shoot the Gibblers first, then shoot the Master of Gibblers, the Master of Gibblers can't go to another Gibbler and become the Master of Gibbler again.
So each master has their own unique mechanics. The Master of Gibblers, their gimmick is every time they die, one of the Gibblers in the swarm becomes the new Master of Gibblers. It just grows and expands, and their bones crack, and they become the new Master of Gibbler. And then the Master of Hands, his whole gimmick was that the Master of Limbs, sorry, he doesn't get that revive feature. Instead, he gets temporary HP equal to the number of swarms he controls, and his swarms can be used like a weapon and different things. So he can grab those swarms and he can attach them like a big whip, like grabbing each other's hands and limbs and legs and foots and mouths. Can whip them around the battlefield. He can like rearrange these limbs in like really unique, interesting ways. And the other gimmick he has is the limbs have what's called the devouring hole, which allows the limbs to devour each other and the Master of Limbs to teleport and spit out wherever another swarm is. So if you move one swarm away from the group, you can then have all the other swarms move into one swarm and teleport into the other swarm. You just leave one swarm behind every time.
The one weakness that I believe the guild is aware of with the Master of the Limbs is that if you shoot one of the limbs, all the limbs spread out the damage evenly. So so you only need to focus on one limb.
So all the limbs seem to have a shared HP pool, which is weird. It's very different.
It's weird, but it seems like a unique mechanic.
Yes, it is, though. For the Master of Limbs, it was not a fun time for him after he thought he got the angel down on fair fighting grounds. He met what the good old Americans call the 12-gauge shotgun, and he didn't have a happy time.
He also didn't have a flight movement, so he was just sitting there like, what do I do? He tried to run away, he got annihilated. You know, he's having a great time.
He then tried to jump on him to take him down. Failed miserably.
It's worth noting the Master of Limbs has something that the Master of Rats utilizes extremely well, which is he can use a reaction to make a wall of limbs in front of him. Which is stronger than the Rats one. However, the Rats is way more versatile. So the Master of Rats controls a plague of rats. Many swarms of rats.
I think a plague is too little. I think it more controlled them by the thousands.
Yeah, it's a lot of rats. And the players figured out really quickly is that as soon as they attacked him from a distance, he just made a big wall of rats. And he made himself fully immune to being targeted, essentially. Unless you had like an AoE spell or AoE attack.
When that combat happened, my first thought when I saw the swarms was, I need to get to high ground, because if I can get to high ground, it means I don't get swarmed on.
Correct.
But because I was above ground, it also meant that I could at least I could at least try and target the big guy because I'm elevated, although he still had his reaction.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
the
he
biggest
still uses
downside about
reaction to build a
him,
little tower of rats and have one rat jump in front of your bullet. But
Yeah,
like the downside to that is he doesn't get full cover at all. He just
Yeah.
gets to
Yeah.
miss that one attack. All
Yeah.
of these guys are designed around being a very fluid combat system. What they can do is determined on the number of minions they have. And that's the whole master thing. There can be a master of anything in the demon realm. There could be a master of, I don't know, pikers. Just little giblin pikers.
Alright.
Or whatnot.
So in short, for the people that aren't little D&D nerds, I guess a good way to describe them is like chainsaw devils. If there's a fear of it, it's possible. So for all we know, there could be a master of sticks.
There could be.
Yeah.
Typically has
Yeah.
an
Or,
11.
yeah. Or there could be a master of puppets. I don't know.
Well, Master of Puppets
Or-
definitely does exist. I can confirm this.
Yeah.
Ma-
Well,
Oh,
probably
shit.
the scarier one for the people at least know what the power of this is. It would be a master of chocolates.
That'd be
I mean-
hilarious.
To be fair, we know the master of puppets exists. It's Vecna.
Vecna has been
true.
dead for a long time in TCR. A long
Yeah.
But,
time. They were
but
killed
isn't there a
way back
mechanic-
when.
Hold on. Isn't there a mechanic with Vecna where if he dies, you have to like roll, and then depending on the roll is how many years he has to come back or some bullshit?
Well, yeah, but like this time around, he ain't coming back. Vecna's
mean,
gone.
Oh,
To be fair as well, most of the guild members at Sanctuary can just kill him.
Yeah, they can
They
probably
can
just
solve
one
it.
tap him. Like Sanctuary
They can
ain't
solve
nothing to fuck about with.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
right, we've talked about some of the key areas, right? What we've talked about the people they live underground. What kind of races are we talking about? What kind of races are at least nice, general people, not like the demons and the devils?
I would say
That'll be you, Cypher. Though I will have to take over for the Devil's Den.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Because you know.
The Devil's Den is a lot smaller area, so it will take less time to cover. So you go first.
Yeah, let's start
so,
race by race.
Okay. So there is underground races, like there is kobolds, of course.
Yeah.
And then there is kobolds, there's dwarves. They're in the more deeper underground areas.
Uh-huh.
And then
There's tieflings, right?
yes, of course, there's tieflings. I'm sorry, I'm blanking out a little bit.
Which is quite interesting considering tieflings are technically devils.
Yeah. But tiefling, they can be either devil or civilian, because they don't really necessarily have to be evil.
Yeah, I guess it would be a bit more common around here, especially because they're right at the gates,
Yeah.
and they're probably like ancestors to the tieflings who like colonized the
The-
area, right? I
Yeah.
remember Leonin are a huge like thing over here. Like the remnants of the Leonin tribe moved to the BoneLands a long time ago from the savannas.
Yep.
Can you tell us anything about the Leonin?
Sure. So, I'm trying to pull stuff up. I'm sorry.
No,
Give it a second.
No worries, take your time.
I mean, they did just
But,
got back and doing IRL shit, so it's okay. They don't got everything ready yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Leonin, as I remember, they were pushed out of their savannas by devils and demons ravaging their lands, and they took it upon themselves to fight against these hordes, but ultimately failed and were pushed back to Britannia. So ever since they moved to these lands, they have become what's called demon hunters. They actively go out of their way to hunt down and smell out and sniff out demons and annihilate them.
Yeah,
For this
isn't it?
reason,
Yeah, it was,
Lanin are a little bit racist towards tieflings, just a little bit, because they do
Oh.
understand that
oh
tieflings
yeah.
are nice people.
Yeah. And Leonins are also like very prideful as well.
Oh,
As you know, they're essentially I was like, that reminds me that I need. That reminds me that I need to introduce a Leonin character at some point to my quest.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah, as I do plan on bringing in the Leonins to the quest, and then me and Kaz we can.
Perhaps
Sorry,
we
I got
will,
my nugget.
perhaps we will see something from the Leonin Hunters family, or one of the other families that made it across. Perhaps we will finally get to see how demon hunting is supposed to be done instead of what we've currently been doing, which I'm assuming is quite inefficient, especially the way we were doing last session.
I mean, Pyro's Pyro and Deadshot's methods seem to be pretty good. Though it doesn't help either that whenever that you're an angel, that you do have the buff of beings go bye-bye.
Yeah, true. It is worth noting that devils are the ones that are weak to radiant, not demons. Demons are not weak to radiant at all.
Which is funny, but it even then, Pyro still that radiant shotgun still did a lot of damage to them.
Still did a lot of damage. You're wholly right about that.
When the
we'll probably find out more about demons as we go on, because each demon has its own unique mechanics. There is there's what's called a bruiser. A bruiser is a demon, is a big, ugly demon that's kind of like muscular at the front, kind of sits like an 8, has like a dog face. And what these things do is that every time you attack it, its body learns to not be hurt as bad by that thing anymore. So the more damage you do against it, the more it's going to slowly get better. And you want to kill these things pretty fast before they get the chance to learn. And if you let one get away, uh-oh.
So what you're saying is you basically made a TCR version of Doomsday from DC Comic.
I guess you could look at it that way, except this is a whole race of demons, right? So there's literally hundreds of thousands of these things in the world. So you know, maybe in the BoneLands there's not that many, only 5 or 6. It's a small area.
Yeah.
Maybe like
I'm just more.
30.
I was more or less just giving.
I just got informed by Cypher. Do you mind sharing your screen? Because for some reason the TCR does not want to load for them.
Who, me? Sure.
Oh no, I'm loading in. No, I'm loading in.
Yeah.
Okay. My apologies.
It's just going slow, but for now that works.
Also, Aura, don't forget, there also has been some oddly new demons that are unknown that we'll have to discuss here near the end.
Well, that sounds interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. So, right. The BoneLands obviously has 3 different provinces. We have the Bone Isles, Volcana, and Avala. Avala being the kind of frozen area, and kind of icy area.
Yeah, the frozen wasteland, which like with the wasteland. Well, with the frozen wasteland, it's mostly full of ruins.
Yeah. And then you've got Volcana sits on a ley line, so there's frequent like earthquakes and there's volcanic eruptions quite often. There's active volcanoes there, which is actually like in TCR, it's not a bad thing to be near an active volcano because the dwarves have learned how to channel these into making really efficient forges.
Yes, but the thing is what I think that why the guild has not really done much quest there is because the fact that it's very dangerous and you know the intense heat over in that area as well.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't want it. Wasn't there a quest in that province? Because I believe one of my characters got an very interesting weapon from them.
Yes. It was
Yeah.
the. I'm sure.
The
Was
obsidian-
it yeah, the Obsidian Doomblade.
Doomblade, yes.
It's the Doomblade. It's a very interesting weapon, actually.
Yes.
So you would say Volcana is probably like the modern day equivalent of like a massive dwarven forge, whereas like older
Yes.
dwarven forges relied on rune tech, which can be found in Edensville or other countries. This is more people migrated here recently, like in the last couple of 100 years, and they've built a new modern forge. From what they had, literally out of the mountain, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so like I'm seeing like we've got the furnace tunnels, we've got Charian Bastion, which looks like the top of the volcano.
Forge.
Yeah, we've got the Heart Forge, which is a whole city dedicated to forging.
Yep.
So what we can surmise from that is we can actually maybe get like either high quantity or really good quality weapons and armor from this place, right?
And then to add on to that is that realistically volcanoes have so much materials because the magma.
So they're also like really good mining locations, is what you're saying?
Yes. Because
Because
you get obsidian from volcanoes. I'm trying to think of what else. Metals.
diamonds, due to
Diamonds.
pressure.
Oh, diamonds, yep, yep. So they can sell that for good profit to like clerics and stuff. So like the place is pretty well off in terms of money, but they severely lack in terms of like adventurers or people to take back their land from the demons.
Yes, and the thing is that sorry.
Oh, no, I was going
The
to say
thing is that
the guild comes in, right?
You're also this is where the guild comes in. Well, another problem is that they're isolated from other countries. So because of that, they struggle with imports and exports a little bit.
Right, yeah, because not only are they isolated from the West Sea, they're also isolated from the North because of the Demon Seas. The Demon Seas is this kind of like channel of water which runs between the North and the West, at the south of Britannia, where there are quite literally unspeakable horrors and demons living in the depths that will murder anything that crosses it, as well as pirates and merfolk, pirate ships on krakens and all sorts of horrifically evil water stuff. And then obviously
evil.
Yeah, go on.
And then probably potentially like some cosmic horror stuff deep in there too.
I have heard about that. I think Rats has talked about that as well. I don't know too much about it. But yeah. I also know to the west you have Tartarus.
Yeah, which I've never explored about that. Which I don't even know. Which nobody even knows what it even is. As to me, it looks kind of like what is it? Sauron's Tower.
Doom.
It's very much like a Silver and Eye Mount Doom looking thing. But yeah, that's Tartarus. It's one of Hell's prisons. It's a literal portal which has opened up between the overworld and the Nine Hells, and the Nine Hells is using this as a staging base currently to send troops out to various lands. Obviously, recently we had that happen. The Atheron Wars. It was in the last 5 years of Britannian history, and unfortunately, the Atheron Wars failed. The guild managed to take back the country from his rule. So right now, it serves more as a base of operations for a company called Dice, which is a company which goes out and collects souls that are overdue.
Which I think you've done that campaign about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that is good. That's good knowledge for me to know. That's good knowledge for me to know. That's where the Dice campaign comes from.
No,
Okay.
which I know that some of the characters in Dice are actually related to the BoneLands.
Indeed.
Nah, they aren't real.
Yeah. So what is the Bone Isles?
So Bone Isles, I mean, I like to nickname it Cobalt Island.
Cobalt Island.
But it's more like a. Well, that's how I like to nickname it. But the Bone Isles is basically like a jungle location. It's and it's inhabited by jungle creatures and kobolds that are tribal. And then, like, what are things?
There's ziggurats here.
Yes, there is ziggurats.
Interesting.
Which at the moment, the guild members do not know anything about it yet, as they have not found it yet.
The guild has not explored that, mostly because there has been a lot of conflict on Cobalt Island lately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's a peaceful little place with cobalt and stuff, right? I doubt there will be a lot of conflict there, other than the guild wanting to explore it.
And then
Go on.
Sorry, go on. And then like another thing is that what I'm thinking of with the ziggurat is that like this is like something I've been thinking on my head is that the ziggurats are guarded by some interesting people, or like a different race that has not been explored yet.
Okay.
Which I consider monkey people, which is kind of like the Wukong race, like Wukong.
So legit, just Sung Wukong, but monkey people.
Yes.
Yes, essentially.
Oh,
I'm thinking that they're the ones that guard the ziggurat.
We need to make that a race.
That's what I'm planning on at some point.
You heard it here, folks. Zen wants to be a monkey.
Monkey. Anyway.
But what's the next thing? What's the next thing, Mr. Aura?
So we went over Volcana and the Bone Isles. Like, is there any? Okay, so I guess the next thing I would ask is, who are some key figures in the BoneLands? What are their positions? And why are they important?
So I would say that one of the biggest names, which this is one that the guild has actually ran into, is the champion of Mythic Story, Thymo.
He's
like a.
What was his name? Sorry.
Yeah, Thymo.
S.
He's a giant. No, Ty.
Ty. Oh, he's not on your character list. Okay, so he's not been made yet.
Nope.
He should be in the compendium.
The NPC compendium.
Thymo. Thymo.
Oh, I got him. Thymo Thingway's champion.
Mythic Story. Yes.
Oh, this guy. I remember this guy.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
Everybody fucking kicked his ass.
Yes. That's during the fight where Crick decided to be a little coward and run off.
Indeed.
Which the thing about Thymo is that every time when he dies and goes back to the abyss, and then when he comes back to the main world, he gets stronger and stronger.
Wait.
Oh, that's scary. All right. Okay.
Yes.
So unlike other demons, which would normally either reset or get weaker, this one thrives off a combat and gets stronger and stronger.
Especially with the special axe he has.
Yeah.
That is like has this aura of just evil. Pure evil.
Yeah, because if I remember from that quest, we took him down, but then he came back, and there was a second phase, if I remember.
And then the first phase as well.
Yes.
Buddies with the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fun, interesting about Thymo though as well is he has a pseudo rival.
I don't know about that.
Actually, you do know about it. I say pseudo rival. It's more of they're not rivals. It's more of he's annoyance to someone. And this is actually the person that basically created the Devil's Den.
Oh yeah.
And her name is the Mother of Entertainment, Deimos.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Whereas he has been known to attack the Devil's Den a lot, but failed on multiple occasions. So much that he decided to down his pride a bit and flat out asked Asmodeus to send some executioners to back him up. And even that wasn't enough for them to break down the will and walls of the Devil's Den.
Yes, and anyone watching the stream and is a fan of certain content of a certain group, yes, that is exactly who you think it is. I just want to get it out there before anyone says anything.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sure Kat will get some custom art done for them at some point, or some hand drawn art.
I will attempt. I'm not the richest fucker. I make do what I got.
Just take a pen and paper and draw it, or AI.
Or
yeah. I mean, truthfully, we don't support.
Sorry.
I'll be blunt here for the TCR, so people don't start streaming it. We don't support AI with taking over jobs. We mostly just use it to help with our images in case we can't find something that fits what we.
Yeah.
Yeah, because let's be entirely fair. Artists are extremely expensive, and we have a limited budget.
Yeah.
And
like the thing,
and not to sort of toot my own horn, I think I pay for like most. I am the main one that contributes to the budget of TCR.
You and Zen.
Thank you.
Yeah, you and Zen. So this lady is like the kind of antithesis of this guy. They're enemies.
Well, he was not really battling, more of she keeps on sending him away, and so it's more of like the immovable the powerful spear versus the immovable shield, where he tries and tries, can't get nowhere, and it's gotten to the point which is a bit scary. She started to show a lot more emotions when fighting him. It's hard to know why though.
Interesting. So what other characters are really important in the BoneLands between the two of you?
One of them, probably another significant, is Mythic Story, which I have not used much in sessions really.
Sorry, who?
Mythic Story.
Nithixori. Oh, right. So Themios is Nixori's champion. What is Nithixori?
Yes. Nithixori, she is a devil.
Okay.
Well, no, she's like a devil that's borderline a devil's tiefling. She's kind of in between. But she is someone
tieflings
who...
are devils, but yeah, tieflings typically don't normally have power. They have to earn it.
Sure.
So you say she's a devil that is a tiefling, right?
Yeah, she's essentially, and she is basically the one that controls the devils in Volcania.
Okay, so in the northern region, in the volcanic area, she controls the devils. So that would make her what, like a general of some sort?
Yes.
General.
What? And then like her character, she's like very tricky to deal with because she likes to play game tricks with people.
Okay. For those that don't know, the Nine Hells works on the medieval monarchy system. Particularly, you have the king at the top, which is Asmodeus. You have the nine dukes or 8 dukes below him. Below them, you have like lords, etc. And then obviously you have your military ranks as well. So like a general is fairly high up on the food chain. They're not approaching like a lord or anything, but they are strong.
They have power to get what they need back.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the demons don't have this system. For lack of a better word, the demons are second-class citizens. Imagine, what's a real-world comparison, guys?
Yeah, let's
living in California.
Yeah. There we go.
Sure. Why not? Let's go with that instead of saying things that possibly offend everyone.
Yeah. Demons
Living in
ain't
California-
treated well, but like they're treated with enough respect that they don't revolt against their masters. They just don't have opportunities to move up the ranks because the hells can only affect devils in terms of the rank system. It's just how it is.
Yep.
Which sort of sucks for them, but I mean, when you get infinite revives, you really can't complain.
Yeah. Instead, demons work on a different system. They work on the merit system, where if you want to be stronger and have a better position, just kill the guy above you.
Yes.
Which is quite useful.
So to basically explain it to people, it's like basically somebody killing a king and then they become king.
Yeah, but obviously they just revive in the abyss, so you have to consistently kill the guy, right? So if the king gets killed once, he just goes, okay, round 2, I'm fighting you, I'm going to win this time. But if you consistently beat him down time and time again, you're taking that throne. He ain't got no choice. That's how demons work.
Yeah.
It's survival of the fittest.
Which is sad, but I mean, you're in hell. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, well, they're in the abyss. The abyss.
And then,
from hell.
like the thing about the abyss is that there is like infinite layers, if I remember correctly.
The abyss is so the 9 hells is obviously the 9 layers. The abyss being a different plane entirely, I think you're correct. I think it has infinite layers, and I think the way it works is it's like a tower, right? A battle tower, and you fight your way up from the bottom to the top.
Yes, because the abyss usually has like beholders and Illithid and such.
Aberrations, I think that's what they're called.
There isn't really an upper limit to the abyss. It's just fight your way to becoming the strongest entity, kind of deal.
Yes, it's like
Cthulhu.
I'm trying to think. It's like imagine you're like going to a tower with like so many floors, and you have to find your way up to the very top.
If you've ever watched Hunter x Hunter, there's literally the tower. I think they call it the Tower of. I forget what they call it, but the battle tower. So you literally start at floor 0.
Yeah.
You fight a guy, you win, you move up a floor.
Yeah.
If you get to the top, you get paid all the riches and have all the bitches.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're talking about the tower that's like the training arc for them.
Yeah.
Yes. Another good way to see it as for those that really don't know it, think of it more like the never-ending staircase.
Yeah.
You keep going. You see Fred. You've seen him 5 times already.
Now, how does Asmodeus fit into this picture? Well, technically there is an upper limit. It's just that upper limit is extremely hard to reach. It's called the Abyssal Lords, and the Abyssal Lords are a group of demons who are so immensely powerful, just one scares the evident living crap out of like the entire world. If one shows up on the mortal plane, you best be running for a different plane of existence. So
if one shows up, you know some of the fucks happened. Get the fuck out of town.
Yeah, and why there's now an upper limit? So like these guys used to be fighting constantly over the same layer, which is why they could never get to the next layer. There was one above all of them, But that guy's now gone because Asmodeus stepped in and he went, dusted his hands, killed that guy, and then locked him in a little prison box. And now he's sits in the top layer, and they can't get it past him because he's considerably stronger than all of them.
So, I do have a question about that. I do know in guild history, we actually have acquired one of Asmodeus' personal weapons. How has that affected his strength?
He's not had that item since the dawn of time.
Huh.
Since the precursor of his existence, he has not had that item since he was flung out of the Silver City.
Damn.
Well, I do know that that's like the one thing that sort of sticks out the most, I would say, out of all the items.
Yeah. Asmodeus' power is definitely capped. It's definitely limited. If he got that item back, his power could be unlimited again.
So would you say if he got it back, we could see the return of him versus the big fly dragon guy? I forgot the name.
If he gets that back, I don't even think it's a question of who wins.
The big flying dragon guy,
of
course.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out.
Yes.
I think
Asmodeus is like very powerful.
I think Asmodeus getting that back would essentially mean no one could stop Asmodeus. If Asmodeus wanted to, he could lay waste to everyone in a single fell swoop.
But Asmodeus probably wouldn't, because Asmodeus cares for order, and his whole thing is, trickery and building up empires, and he likes fucking about with that. He doesn't like to just go, you're all dead. That's not what he does.
And that's like the difference. And then let me get to a point. That's the difference between devils and demons. Is that the devils, they're lawful evil. But the demons are more chaotic, animalistic, evil.
Yes, demons are very emotional, if I can... So, like, demons focus on one thing, and they do that thing very, 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 very well, and then they just keep getting better at that thing, and it becomes an obsession to them.
A good way to describe it is just ADHD. Just ADHD.
It's ADHD versus autism. Demons are ADHD, devils are autism.
We all know what comes on top. The ADHD always.
Devils love their contracts. They love their little kingdoms. They love doing the things they want. They love winning. That's the autistic crowd. The ADHD crowd, though, that just focuses on one thing and does it, but they also love a fight.
Especially a very specific devil that the guild keeps running into. A Sicilian. Like, he loves to make deals with the guild.
Yes. I will actually speak on Sicilian a bit at the end of it.
We're getting a bit sidetracked, but the whole point of saying all that was to just show the differences between demons and devils. They're an entirely different species, entirely different race. They exist in two different planes of existence, but they are all ruled by Asmodeus at the end of the day. And the BoneLands is in this unique position in Britannia, where it is the only country that is overrun excessively by demons. Not devils, demons. Typically, you'll see one or two devils in Britannia, mostly because they've snuck in. Sure. You'll maybe see one or two demons in Britannia, because they're remnants from the Atheron War. Sure. But in the BoneLands, you could walk for 3 hours and you will find a demon. Maybe not a strong demon, but you'll find a demon.
You're more likely to have a demon neighbor than to meet someone that's not a demon.
Well, yeah, maybe not a neighbor, because obviously gated communities underground are pretty well protected. They have good guards. Well, if you go outside,
if your neighbor's with a demon, I don't think you're alive for longer than like an hour.
Oh, true that. Yeah. You don't be in his broth. real fast.
Yeah, sure.
Cobalt broth.
God. But it is interesting because speaking of demons doing one thing and doing it really, really well, is that's where we get onto demons have gimmicks, right? They're a gimmicky thing. They have an ability that they do really, really well, and they use it to kill you efficiently with. So,
yeah,
we've talked about the Masters. The Masters, their thing is controlling hordes of things and using their abilities to their benefit. They're more glass cannon build, but they are extremely deadly. We've got the big guy that I talked about that gets more and more damage reduction as you attack it. Also extremely deadly, because it eventually just becomes unkillable by normal means. Cypher, what other demons have you introduced?
I've introduced the Brox.
Yeah, so you obviously got Throx. His thing is every time he dies, he comes back stronger, right?
Yes, I know everything he dies. Every time he dies, he comes back stronger.
Oh, you said Rock, right?
But he has Brox. You know the bird demons that
yeah.
were
Grok.
basically his ads.
I believe so. Let me pull up the lore, because I remember writing something on this.
It's the bird. It's the bird-like demon.
Varrock. Sorry, we've got Rocks,
Grok.
we've got Groks, and we've got Varrocks. So
And we have Broth.
yeah, so these are like big vulture-looking demons. I remember something about them being basically like demon version of a buzzard.
Yes.
He tells anything else
And
about
these
them?
are like very dangerous creatures. Like if you basically see one, you're basically dead.
Okay, great, but can you tell us about them? Like, how do they hunt? What do they typically eat? Why do they delight in suffering of mortals?
Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Like, I see they have like diseased flesh and
Yes.
the long claws adapted for rendering and rot. So like they poison people as they attack, I presume.
Yes. Yes. Let me pull up their stat block.
Oh, they do a thing with spores, it seems.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Yep, there. Yep, they have spores, and then they also have a spray that sponge. Yeah. Which they like to emit like horrific screeches. And it's like so loud, and then they get stunned, and then after that, when they stun their prey, then they basically go after them and kill them.
Okay. So they weaken their prey and then they go after and kill them. So
Yes.
unlike
Yes.
other demons, which are just outright hostile creatures, these are more cunning and deceptive creatures that will, obviously come at you with full force and like jab at you with his big claws, but it'll wait for you to get weak after that. It'll kind of like come up, stab you through the gut, and then fly away to where you can't see it. And then when you're finally lying against a tree, it'll come up and just eat you. That is kind of evil. It's kind of evil.
Yeah. Demons, they like to torture their prey.
Yeah, these are from the 113th layer of the Abyss, the Bleeding Hollows. So they're not even that high tier of a demon. These things are like down there. But they're pretty deadly. That's for sure.
Yes. Let me check. I'm looking at other ones. We have the spider fiend, which again, like they're demons, but they like to hunt people.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like again, like they like to weaken their prey, and then they kill them.
Mentok,
Yes.
any questions for GM here about the BoneLands?
No, not really.
Nothing you can think of?
I'm mainly here listening in.
Okay. To be honest, like, BoneLands is a pretty simple place, right? So you've got like your three areas. You've got obviously got some towns, some fortress cities around. You've got some ruins, keeps. Actually, Kazuki.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know how much Rats has told you about this, but Albion's order of paladins, known as the Order.
Oh, so not the Black Knights? Oh no, that's Alcaron's.
Oh.
Sorry.
Kaz is dead.
I think
Kaz is back.
Hello.
He's dead,
Hi.
Joe.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
My mic stopped working. I had to disconnect to reconnect.
Okay.
So I believe there is a group of hunters, demon hunters, called the Order currently. They're also part of Albion's old paladin order. Has Rats told you a lot about them?
No, actually.
Okay. So there are multiple branches of this order, and have you guys ever used the Obsidian Keep?
I have not.
I have not either.
Okay, so the
But I
Obsidian Keep is this. It's been there for a long time. It's probably one of the strongest structures in the BoneLands. There is a significant amount of detail here in the box, so if you want to have a read through it, but not this detail I'm about to share with you, which involves the Order. Now, the Order is a group of paladins, specifically from Albion, that went on many crusades to the BoneLands back in the day. We're talking about 1,000 years ago. And one of their most successful campaigns involved a cooperation with someone called the Vulture of Hell. Which himself was considered to be a horrific monstrosity that should have been put down by them. Now, we know Albion, bunch of humans in a nation, they love their racism. Any race that's not human is lesser to them. We know Albion, right? And the Paladins were the antithesis of this. If you talk to them sideways and you were like an animal person, they would just cut your head off. They don't care. They just cut your head off. They were absolutely outrageously just righteous about it. Their whole thing when they went down to the BoneLands was they decided we needed to stop the demon advance. So they built this keep called Obsidian Keep, and inside it they put a bunch of magic runes and defenses that made it near impenetrable to a demon or a devil, anything unholy in nature. To this day, they still use it as a kind of stowaway keep. It's one area I'm going to run personally, and they like frequently travel between this and Albion to their main headquarters. They still exist today, but they're not as big as what they used to be. But we may see soon the return of the Order to the BoneLands, because they are ramping up for Crusade 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's coming. That's a thing that's coming.
Oh wow.
Get all the crimes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Obviously, the Order has evolved since then significantly. They're no longer the mega racist paladins they used to be. They're now a little bit more tolerable. But 1,000 years ago, if you were a tiefling on site, not even
They will kill you. Bang,
just
bang.
on site, yeah,
Bang bang.
Then you're fucking dead.
yeah.
GG's.
Damn, poor elves.
Elves were
Yeah,
acceptable, barely.
Good long enough.
The Order is actually known for having caused the near extinction of elves in the Highlands. But that is a lore for another day. So there is that. So the various keeps around the BoneLands, the Order has some hand in helping construct. For example, Frosthaven and Shellbreach were both works of the Order. So the reason they're still standing today is mostly down to those enchanted walls and high defenses that demons and dells can't breach. Now, they're not in the Order isn't in charge of these locations anymore because the Order shrunk to a significant degree, to the point that they weren't even able to maintain their main branch in Albion for a long time. But they are still around. In very, very minor capacity. We're talking, there used to be 100 members in the BoneLands, there's now 2. There's one guy who sits in Old Keep all day, or Obsidian Keep all day, and there's another guy who just wanders about the BoneLands and just cuts up the demons, because it's fun for him.
No.
Murder.
Yes,
So
precisely.
he's the old guy.
The guy in the Obsidian Keep is definitely old. He's more than 1,000 years old, and that's very old for a human. Very, very old for a human.
Yeah.
We do
For a human,
wonder how he got to be
is
that old.
I mean, there's many ways. It's just doesn't really matter right now to word it.
Yeah, and the guy who wanders about, he's not a human, funny enough. He is an awakened golem.
Oh wow.
I mean, they are quite sturdy, so it's reasonable why they would.
He's not even a real person, damn.
No,
He's
he's just an awakened golem that was constructed by the Order to do a certain purpose, and he is doing that purpose.
Wow.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so what you're saying is, if you come on site, he's a fake human if he enters house.
Maybe just be human around these two. I don't know what else to say.
What?
True.
Is there anything else you want to talk about with your country, Cypher? Imports and exports?
Give me a second.
So like,
I'm
obviously
probably
exports, we
cooking
have the weapons and armor, things that
Yep.
you smelt.
There's actually
Yeah,
one export that's actually been shut down,
Oh, what's that?
and I don't. So there's been an item that was made by a little scientist.
Okay.
Cypher knows their name nice and well.
Oh, is
Or
it
actually, we
that?
how
the
we like to
one-
call him is
it's the-
Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh, it's the one. Yeah, Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one.
I said
Right, guys?
Aaron.
So what did Aaron make this no longer being distributed?
He developed this elixir, which this elixir is very fucking powerful.
Okay. Kaz, what does it do?
Especially for constructs, as
Yes.
it makes them a bit. For the people that love the little that are movie junkies, they just become the T 1800. They become an unstoppable machine that sort of the only real way to get them down is to literally kill them. They will keep chasing, keep running.
Yes.
They become unstoppable, and it got us so to the point that Aaron was seeing what was happening, even after making weaker dosages.
He decided not to give anymore.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so that's one export that's been stopped. But like, what are other major exports in the region? Like I'm guessing obsidian and diamonds.
Yep. Yep, obsidian, like because they're metals.
Metals,
and
right,
crystals.
so like iron, gold, silver.
And then there is. Oh. And then there's another export.
Demon parts. I presume demon parts are quite well wanted by necromancers and the like wizards.
Indeed. And then another one is this one I haven't really explored on, but I plan to is the Havala. It has enchanted ice crystals, infernal weapons, and armor, and then various demon crafted goods.
Okay, interesting.
So we get to become Elsa from Frozen.
No, shut up.
Like people are using it's crazy.
Do you want to build a meth lab? We could
It
always
doesn't
make
have to be a
cookies.
meth lab.
No.
Oh wait, the rats are here. Let's run away. Oh god, here comes the car.
No. Let's not do... No Frozen, please. No Frozen. We've had enough of Frozen. The whole world has.
Yes.
No, we've
And then
not.
the Bone Isles, they export rare jungle herbs.
Okay.
For,
okay. So like the Bone Isles aren't just like they're not isolated from the rest of the BoneLands. They're actually in contact with the rest of the BoneLands.
It's a complicated relationship because the thing is that you know how like the demons and devils are infested in the mainland of the BoneLands.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're nowhere to be seen on the Bone Isles, right?
Yeah, they're really nowhere to be seen.
Okay, so what? These little kobolds, they run about the jungle all day and they collect little herbs to give to some random trader who takes it back to the mainland.
Yeah, or if for some reason someone from Evansville goes over to the islands of the kobolds, and they could do some trade.
Okay, interesting.
But
so
again,
either this trader is really, really generous, or they're taking major advantage of these kobolds.
Why not?
Yeah, that could be the case.
I mean, we know Enville is a happy-go-lucky country filled with a bunch of nice people, so it's probably just they're being really generous. They're like, I don't really know what I could sell from this island other than you, but that's illegal. So how about you get me some herbs and we'll sell those? And it somehow worked out. Somehow worked out. Okay.
Somehow it works out.
Yeah, I think that would be the case. Yeah.
Yeah, so they managed to make a lucrative business out of something that they did just because they wanted to give the kobolds a little bit of coin, because the kobolds like, hey, what's coin? Can I eat it?
Yep.
And then they get the coin.
Yeah, and then that's the funny part is that the kobolds, they're stupid, but they're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
They think everything is food.
Oh yeah, because kobolds, kobolds are kobolds. But these kobolds, they're not the dumbest kobolds, because like they actually have elders. Like unlike most kobolds who don't live past 5 days. These ones, you've got some that have lived like 20, 30 years because they've managed to not die in a very nice, relaxing island.
Yes, and they are like very tribal in their culture.
Yeah, they're just weirdly trusting though, because that's how kobolds are.
Yes.
They also
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
know who their parents are for once.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mama,
they're not. They're not all Batman.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I mean
I'll let
in
you
the
know-
sense
I'll
of
let-
kobolds literally don't know who their parents are because they mate with everybody.
Yeah,
Didn't
true.
they recently have some some migration or something of femboy kobolds or something?
No, don't mention that.
Those
No,
cursed
no,
things can
no.
remain in Albion. Those things are currently being hunted down by
No.
an elite team of exterminators who are going to remove them from the face of
no.
existence.
No, no. Funny part is that there is actually some of them on the island.
Yeah.
Yes, there's very few though. Very
So what's
few.
up? What's up with Icemire? Icemire looks kind of interesting. You've got a boat here on the ice.
Icemire.
A bunch of houses are made out of boats.
Yeah. So Icemire is I'll be honest, like it's a village that's been currently extinct because, as you notice, they don't have the wall defenses as other two, Shellbreach and Frosthaven.
Uh-huh.
But if I remember correctly, it used to be home of like Vikings.
Huh.
The demons and everything wiped them out.
The what?
No, because you remember you guys went there. You guys went there during the Thymo quest.
Oh yeah, because
yes.
because
The village that was completely destroyed.
Yeah, Deadshot managed to one shot a few of the fucking devils. I don't forget what they are. Yeah,
The Rock.
yeah, managed to one shot them, which was surprising.
Which if you're a gunslinger, you're just OP.
Yeah,
That's why they've been hit by the Nerf hammer so many times.
yeah. One of the players here was affected, but carrying on.
So
Carrying on.
Has anyone ever been to the Ice Beacon in the BoneLands yet?
Ice. Oh, the Ice Region?
The Ice
No,
Beacon,
nobody has been there. Yeah, nobody has been there yet.
Okay, so maybe we do talk about this then, because it's actually a really, really important artifact in the area. So the Ice Beacon is this massive tower fortress structure built in the center of Avala, which is the kind of choke point between, the ice wall and the rest of the world. And the Ice Beacon has a few functions. The main one, however, is that anything within its enormous range, which covers basically more or less the entire BoneLands and a little bit beyond. Any demon or devil inside that range is significantly weakened. And it's what's kind of contributed to a lot of the surface structure still being around. Because if demons are really allowed to just, roam free untamed, and if they ever die, they normally do come back stronger. But in this instance, while they're in the influence of the Ice Beacon, when they die, they just kind of reset instead of coming back stronger. Unless that's the one example of your guy, Cypher.
Yeah.
That's the one exception. Probably because he has an artifact or some sort of curse placed on him.
Yeah, because he has some powerful weapon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Question about that the Ice Beacon real quick though. How old is it?
So the Ice Beacon was actually put in place directly after the forming of the Ice Wall, and it was a creation of the Elemental Mages, a combined creation. They put an eternal flame at the top of the Ice Beacon, which is what powers it. And there's 3 people that kind of maintain this area, and they always have. And these 3 people have been given near immortality, the ability to live forever. Not immortality, not the ability to not die forever, just cannot die by natural cause. They were granted immortality to watch over the beacon and ensure it functions for the rest of eternity. Because the elemental mages foresaw, hey, if we put a gate right here, you know, things are going to come through the gate. And it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Originally, how the flame used to work, way back in the day, is that if a demon or devil set foot even anywhere near this thing, they would just go up in flames. Dead and gone. But now, it barely weakens them.
And it's probably just because they adapted, right?
No, it's because the flame is weakened over time. It's like I said, it's an area that no one has really visited or really thought about because it's just kind of in the backs of history. But like, there is information about it at the guild. There's information about it in the country. It's just not something that a lot of people think about. The Eternal Flame is a really important artifact. Yeah, you gotta look for it.
You gotta actively look for it. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, most people aren't traveling out there because it's in the middle of demon-infested territory. So like, most people are just not going that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got the High Warden Eric, who is the leader and chief of guard of the area. You've got Magister Eleanor, who is an extremely skilled mage from the early eras of magic, back when the Ice Wall was created. And you've got Captain Torin. And then you have the Immortal Guard. Immortal Guards. The one that lets you live forever. Not die from natural causes. You know what I mean?
When was the Ice Wall actually put up?
Huh?
When was the Ice Wall put up? Was it after Asmodeus tried to take over the surface?
It was just after. So it was after Asmodeus tried to take over the entire world, and it was just towards the end of that war. So the Ice Beacon is like a really important structure. So I want to really highlight here. It should probably be looked at in a further session, Cypher.
Yeah, that's what I planned.
Yep.
That's sadly more targeted towards me because Cypher has been your IRL shit. That's why I'm sort of the co-owner.
Yeah, you'd probably be better with a session anyway, Kaz, or like a co-session. Because it is a lot of work to set up. There's not a map for it yet. There is a lot of NPC building to do, and you need to do a lot of lore building as well. But like in general,
and
as a plot location, extremely important. Like if you guys are going to be if you guys are going to be pushing for the next area, trying to find a way to revive the flame, make it even a slight bit stronger, to reduce the impact that devils have is going to be extremely important. Conversely, if that flame goes out, demons and devils, they just have free reign in that area. Currently, the demons you are facing are about half strength of what they should be.
Yeah.
If that thing goes out, they go and double and stat block. They just go and fucking steamroll right through you guys at your current level.
And then would that also mean that they would also go towards other countries as well?
No, so it only affects like this kind of. They might actually break out of the BoneLands, yeah. So this is kind of like a barrier that's keeping demons and devils in, preventing them from going further. But like it only really extends to kind of here as like the influence of it.
Yeah. To also speak on what you said earlier about the sessions, Cypher does run some really good sessions. It's just more of I sadly have more.
Oh yeah, no, Cypher runs great sessions.
It's a lot easier for me to set things up because I have the benefit of being an owl and sleep during the day and stay awake during the night.
Yeah, the reason I know so much about BoneLands is because I helped create it with Cypher and helped do all of the stuff. Hey, welcome back, Ratter. How's it going?
What chat?
Greetings.
Welcome back,
Rat. For like 5 seconds, I took a brief peek onto your YouTube to see how the stream was going. You guys have like actual viewers and a chat going?
Oh, there is. I'm actually surprised by that.
Wait, oh
Hey, how's
God.
it going, guys? Welcome to this
Yeah.
chat. Also, why is there a
We
stream?
only
Probably
Oh,
engage with them.
It's named
okay.
Debate UK because I haven't fixed my I haven't fixed my OBS. OBS has it set to automatically do that.
Right.
No, it's
Anyways,
or-
I hate you all.
Bro,
bye,
you
rats.
haven't.
Hi, rat.
Wow.
Or if you want to, I can switch. I can get on my other device and watch the actual chat.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be
So
nice.
I
I mean,
can-
we're coming towards the end of this
Yeah.
anyway. It is like how many hours are we in at this point?
I can check.
Yeah,
95
we're
minutes ago.
getting pretty close to an hour 35.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's like a very important location. I'm sure there's a few other important locations that the GM should probably read up on, like Shattered Glacier or what is Black Ice Marsh? This seems rather interesting. Any notes on that side?
Let me pull that up.
It's black ice that's marshy. Duh.
The Black Ice Marshes.
I mean, it looks like some sort of demon area.
Yeah. Okay, the Black Ice Marshes are a treacherous and foreboding region to the heart of Avala. And it's characterized by their dark frozen waters and hazardous terrain. It's infamous for its dangerous environment and the chilling phenomenon that would occur in its boundaries.
Aura.
Yeah.
Someone asked why the stream was named Debate on the UK Issues. Still.
Yeah. I literally went over that. It's just OBS. I haven't fixed my settings yet.
Yeah.
I changed the name after every after every session though.
Okay. So here is some of the purpose and significance of it. It has an arcane nexus, which the marshes are believed to be a focal point of dark arcane energies, attracting sorcerers and magic users seeking to tap into forbidden powers that linger within the ice. And then it has the natural area, which is
so the area is like there's like some sort of evil or dark kind of like energy that's like attracting the wrong crowd is what you're saying. So that's why it looks like some sort of Demon King's castle. I was wondering what that image was all about.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Oh shit.
And then here are some of the local legends and myths. We got the Phantom Marsh Wraith.
Okay.
Local folklore speaks of wraith-like entities inhabit the marshes. These phantoms are said to lure travelers into frozen waters with their mournful cries.
What are the dragon things?
I actually know this. The dragon things are, I think they're like experiments by the kind of like the evil mages that are there. So obviously,
what are we talking
the
about?
BoneLands is filled with demons, and that also includes, you know, demons of winged varieties. So I'd imagine that some evil mages have like went, I can probably use these demons in a better way, specifically their corpses. So they went out there, got a band of adventurers, hunted down one of these things, dragged it back to their lair, and probably made some horrifically evil chimeras out of them. So I'm going to guess these are chimeras.
Yeah.
Probably. Which it is an unknown here, lady, for a bunch of monstrosities to be going around.
Definitely. Okay, so I think that is mostly what's going on with the BoneLands now. So we've got, you know, the Bone Isles with the little kobolds. We've got Volcana, which is the kind of like the furnace area with the dwarfs and other races that are working together to make items and weapons and sell. It's kind of the main, you know, merchants hub of the area. You've got Avala, which is kind of this abandoned area with various fortress cities and small warrior towns dotted about the land. Obviously you've got Hades Gate, which is where the demons are currently pouring in from, and have been for a long time, because Asmodeus views this land as still his, and is kind of just playing about with people here. And like, if he really, really wanted to take this location for his, he would have done it by now. but he's kind of just playing about with you guys, and the demons and devils that he's sent over here are literally just ones that have pissed him off. He's like, nah, you're going to the BoneLands. I don't care, you're gone.
Yeah, it's like banishment, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
It's not
That's
just Asmodeus. It's like every time like a Lord of Hell or Duke of Hell gets pissed off with their servant, it's just like, nah, you're going to the BoneLands for a vacation. You can come back after you've had your fun.
It's like, oh, it's
Yeah, he's gonna give you the bonitis.
Time of year at the BoneLands.
In fact, there's a particular Duke of Hell, the Lemur. Don't know if anyone else here remembers the little Lemur with a mustache.
Oh, from the Dice campaign.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Hitler.
Yes, him.
Yeah, he frequently tells his imps that he's got a great vacation planned for them.
Oh god.
As a reward.
He's like,
boy.
we have tickets
Yeah.
to go to the BoneLands.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I got this great resort out there. It's, you know, the beautiful white landscape, plenty of sun, plenty of mortals to fuck about with. You'll love it.
Oh my
Just
god.
avoid the hunters and the, you know, the guilds and all that. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's just demon propaganda.
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually, as soon as the imp gets there, though, a random demon will just walk up and just smack him off the ground and eat him and pop his head off. That's usually what happens to imps.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like the true fate of all imps.
Yeah.
Man, that's funny.
Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
Or we actually do have some other stuff about the BoneLands.
About what?
What?
We have more stuff about the BoneLands. Actually, some that was been.
Oh, what do we have?
For those who are actively on TCR, you have been hinted about. It's been hinted about, but there's been a new type of
Oh.
There has?
something that is yes, something that was basically around during the Asmodeus War. So the thing is, they don't follow the same rules as normal fiends.
Okay.
And this has been shown multiple times by many incidents where strange things have been happening.
Okay.
Oh.
The biggest giveaway of this is in Volcan. There's been an abandoned volcano turned into a training. As the guild knows what these are called, as they found books on it, and they're basically spirits, but they seem more vengeful. To the point they have slowly been called cursed spirits.
Oh, these things. Ah, right. Yes.
These
The
originate the forgotten techniques. Yes.
Forgotten techniques.
These cursed spirits are actually the dead people that Asmodeus and his devils killed, and they came back for revenge. Not knowing the difference between a friend, foe, devil, or non-devil.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, if you didn't know in TCR, when you die, right, if your body isn't properly buried, then you don't actually go to limbo or hell. You have a really good chance. Well, you do go to limbo, right? So your soul immediately goes to limbo. That's how that works. But if your body isn't buried, you have a really good chance of coming back as a wraith, or as a ghost, or as a zombie, or a skeleton. And then your soul will be plucked out of limbo, and it'll be just attached to that thing. It happens, and that's because you don't get what's called your last rites, and that's what usually burying someone does. Often, you will need a cleric to sanctify the land, and that's why, you know, typically a cleric lives in every town and city, so that they can sanctify the corpses of the dead. If you just leave a corpse out, it doesn't matter if it's a goblin. If you kill a goblin and leave a goblin out in the wild, and its corpse doesn't get picked apart by a bunch of animals, then it can come back as you know,
Okay.
a spirit.
Whatever.
Right.
Yes.
TAC.
The biggest reason why this is mainly an issue is the leader of these creatures hasn't been revealed yet, but we know they're back because more incidents of stuff happening randomly has happened. Like recently in the Cobalt Islands, kobolds have been going missing. And this is all due to invisible creatures to anyone, not even people that have true vision can usually see them unless they actually look for it really hard. And it's been that case that some people have started retraining monks the long forgotten ways of just dealing with these people. As deep down, these spirits aren't really like wraiths. They don't crave this vengeance. They're forced into it.
All right, well, that's ominous and interesting. So hopefully we see something on that soon in TCR.
Yeah, we do actually got to look at what so far a very common one looks like from Ares himself.
Yeah. So, oh Jesus Christ, that looks horrific.
They are not a pretty sight, and the thing that it seems
it's not what I was thinking when I was thinking curse spirit. Oh God.
Yeah, the only real thing that seems to hurt them is punches, oddly enough, or monk items. There's everything else seems to.
Yep.
It's like trying to throw a pebble at a drink. It ain't doing shit.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's a cool reveal. That's probably going to be more prominent coming up.
It actually
so that's been the BoneLands. I think the next country we're probably going to do is going to be Mentok's country.
Good.
After, like, Mentok.
Yes.
Rogar. When are you next available next week?
Depends on what time you're trying to do it.
I will focus it around.
Well, we work around your time.
So I don't use daylight savings, so Mountain Standard Time is the time zone I typically go off of.
We'll typically need about 2 to 3 hours to do lore. Is typically how it goes.
Well, here's the thing. My afternoons, after all my classes, I'm good whenever.
Okay.
The issue is are you going to be up by then?
Yeah? Yeah. I want to say yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
We want to give a heavy
You
yes.
say that. You don't sound sure about it.
Well, what time is it for you right now?
Don't.
Almost 5, 4:30.
Okay.
3.
It's 1 p.m. for me now, so yeah, I'd like to say yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm usually awake up until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait,
okay, so what to do is go put that up on the quest board and write it down as podcast episode for Renatria. Use the website, please. Right, awesome. So the next one we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do Renatria. That's the dragon country. It has a lot of really cool lore. Oh, I forgot I did artwork. I forgot I grabbed new artwork for this thing. It has a lot of really cool stuff going on with the provinces. They're a dragon country that's ran by Dragonborn and is a matriarchy. I don't know, we'll get into that. But they're really, really important to the world lore.
Oh boy.
Dragons go roar.
Yeah.
Dragons do indeed go roar.
They go roar. Alright, okay.
Dragons also become body parts.
Thank you for sharing your country with us, Cypher and Kaz. Zen,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Member. Thanks for being an audience member. Mentok. Thanks Rats for his 5 seconds of speech today as the co-host.
Rash was supposed to. Rash was supposed to talk about something at the end.
Oh yeah, what was you wanting to ask Rats? I might be able to answer.
Rats? He's not
Cypher might be able to answer.
Oh,
you wanted to ask.
We already answered it. We already answered. What's the difference between demons and devils?
I
was hoping he would give like a really in-depth answer, as he usually does.
I was on about thingy. I was on
Really
about.
simple answer. One's from the Abyss, one's from the Nine Hells.
Yeah,
Yep.
we already
Yeah.
answered that.
Yeah.
Second one, one's autistic, one has ADHD.
I thought
Yeah.
I'm on about the thing. I'm on about what Rats mentioned in update. They said it would be discussed on the podcast.
Oh, it was an April Fool's.
Thank
then-
you for that.
Yeah.
Funny
The
joke.
the rat stash stuff was a complete April's Fool's, and the Yeeting board was an April's Fool's.
Yes,
really?
hello, I would like to
What?
give everyone a heart attack. That's
Yeah, it
what
was-
you did.
Yeah.
Yay.
It was hilarious.
Honestly-
I love it.
Yeah, no, Aura,
Was
I
it
swear,
though?
no, it really was. It was not fine. Or you almost had Cypher almost had a meltdown and almost quit.
Oh,
I was
Yeah.
I was about to
Rookie numbers.
I was about to rip into you.
Lamar.
I'm giving a sneak
No,
peek
no,
to
no.
the
I
people out
am
here.
firm on there never being another Yeeting. I have taken a lot of
Yes.
steps and spent a lot of money to ensure that it does not happen.
Yes.
Good.
Yay.
I've also spent
That's
a
why
lot
we
of
have-
stuff
There we
on
go.
servers to
Now
ensure
it
it does not happen. Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you everyone for watching. This has been episode three. Episode
Three.
three, the BoneLands.
Yeah.
Episode 4
Yeah.
will be when? What day men talk we talking?
Preferably anytime before or after Wednesday.
I don't mind doing it on a Wednesday if you don't care.
Yeah, Wednesday sounds cool.
God damn it.
I don't care.
Why
I
do you
usually-
care?
I u-
Why do you care, Zen?
I usually can be here.
Could I have well actually no, my D&D for me usually starts at midnight, so that's about Thursday, so
Yeah, then why are you complaining?
Well, it'll be on a Thursday, technically for us. It'll be on a Wednesday for him, remember? 5 p.m. for him.
yeah, that's why I'm
1
saying
a.m. for us.
that's what I'm saying, because I won't be able to, I won't be joining
Any other
the
day,
podcast.
did Ben talk? Any other day?
I actually
Tuesday
like this
works.
podcast. Tuesday, what? Tuesday?
Yes.
He said Tuesday work.
Tuesday sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay, Tuesday it is. Tuesday podcast episode
Yay.
4, Renatria. The
To
Renatria.
be